Ugh. Why am I doing this? Why am I reviewing a Barbie game? I'm not a girl, I'm a man! This is a pretty girly game, so maybe I should man this up before I start. I can't think of anything to do, never mind. Alright, well, Barbie fell asleep reading a book about mermaids and then dreams about the day she's going to have tomorrow. She tells us that she's gonna go shopping, then go to the beach, and then stop by the soda shop. Okay, what's a soda shop? It sounds like something from the 1950s. Or earlier. What little girl in the 90s is gonna know what a soda shop is? I don't know, maybe they're still around, but whatever, let's get to more important things. Like going shopping! Shopping! Nope, no matter how many times I say it, I can't make it sound fun to me. Why am I reviewing this again? Alright, so you can walk around, left and right, and yes, this is your walking speed. You can't go any faster, there's no run button or a speed power-up. You just casually walk through the entire game, and you attack by throwing, I don't know, a crystal or something? Wow, look at that throwing arm. Amazing. Barbie is so strong. So, you determine how high she throws the crystal by holding down the B button. If you tap it, it pretty much just drops to the ground. This throwing control is just weird. I mean, it works, but it's not intuitive. And it definitely doesn't make any actual sense, being able to basically control the projectile's distance after I've thrown it. Okay, so I found a dog and started throwing crystals at it, and it's doing nothing to it at all. I would just assume that this dog is just decoration and it doesn't actually do anything, but every time I hit it, it plays a sound effect, and that obviously makes me think that my attack is doing something. Speaking of sounds, every time you jump in this game, it plays this annoying sound effect. Every damn time. It's like the creators of this game played a better game like Mario or something and figured, hey guys, I just realized something. Mario makes a sound whenever he jumps. People love Mario. Therefore, if we also have a jumping sound, we'll also have a successful game. Hey, yeah, and if we make the sound effect 10 times more noticeable and annoying, then people will love our game 10 times more. It is brilliant logic. I mean, to think that being a game designer would be this easy. Okay, just hit the cat. Come on. Just hit the cat. Hit the cat. Hit the goddamn cat! Sorry, I could hear you from downstairs. Are you abusing a cat in here? No, I wish. Okay, fine, maybe that was a little much, but still, this game is extremely unpleasant. Avoiding being hit by obstacles is nearly impossible most of the time. Hell, right here, I think it might straight up be impossible. And if not, then it's really damn close. All you have to do is walk underneath this ball when it's in the air, but with how tall Barbie is, plus how unpleasantly slow that you walk, it's really damn hard. And oh, look! Another animal that does nothing when I hit it. And actually I can't progress any further, so that must mean that I'm missing something. Well, after wandering around this first level for a while, I figured out that pressing the select button scrolls through these 3 options down in the left corner. Depending on which icon you have selected, your projectile crystal thing will have a different effect. For example, the first option does nothing to these animals, and neither does the third. But the arrow makes them move. So I guess you're supposed to use these icons to solve puzzles? Okay, so is it that kind of platformer? It's all about walking through the level and solving puzzles in order to avoid obstacles? Well, okay, that sounds fine. Except that there's still platforming and I'm still expected to move quickly to avoid enemies and all that. But with a character as big and janky as this, it's not happening. This control, this gameplay, it just doesn't feel like it belongs in this game with this level design. So after a bit, I encountered my first boss. I guess it was a boss. I know what you're all thinking. What kind of epic boss enemy does Barbie have? An evil scientist? A fire-breathing dragon? Whatever this is? No. It's a laundry chute or something? Basically a flap in the wall that beach balls pop out of. Dude, this is epic! The fight isn't even that hard. It's extremely simple. Just hit this cat 3 times. Each time you hit the cat, it'll run over and attack the wall hatch for you. And that's it. And as for the rest of the boss battles in this game, you fight clothing and a lock on a door, ice cream. Yeah, this is a Barbie game. What was I really expecting? There's no fire level in this game. There's no ice level. What we've got instead is shopping mall, clothing store, soda shop. The closest thing to exciting we get in this game is the awful water level that it has. Yeah, you heard me. This slow, tedious, and absolutely unpleasant water level is the highlight. I mean, at least it's something different. It's something extraordinary. We're a mermaid. We're not just some girl walking slowly through a water fountain. Which, by the way, that level sucked. Avoiding the water was really annoying. And okay, the puzzle-solving component of this game is absolute trash. I'm partway through the 2nd stage, basically the 3rd or 4th level, and I still have no idea what 2 out of these 3 icons do. The only one that's ever done anything is the middle one. It isn't until past the 3rd way through the game, during this awful water level, that I had to switch to the question mark icon in order to make this dolphin help me out. But what's the logic in that? How is it a puzzle to just make me change icons randomly at different points? It isn't until some of the last levels in the game that it actually starts to resemble a puzzle game. And even then, the puzzles are extremely simple. The arrow makes things move, the question mark makes them do different actions depending on what I'm hitting, and the X icon cancels other effects. These are the fundamentals, the frame that could have been used to make a decent game. Make Barbie move a little bit faster and put in more puzzles, and this game would have been okay. Instead, this game just expects you to avoid all of these projectiles and enemies while tiptoeing and wearing high heels, and jumping like you're wearing a corset that's 3 sizes too small. Actually, maybe that was the point, to show us what it would actually and realistically be like to have a video game character dressed up like a doll. Wearing a dress, high heels, obviously keeping good posture, never stepping out of line or walking too fast, that just wouldn't be ladylike. Playing with jewels, not guns or swords or anything like that, just jewelry, and obviously dreaming about clothing and shopping. Well, if that's what their intent was, then they succeeded. They perfectly simulated what it would be like to have absolutely no fun. Give Barbie a sword or something, some laser rifles, and some shoes that actually fit and feel comfortable. I mean, it's fine if you like dresses and jewelry and all that, obviously it's fine, but even someone who does would change outfits before doing any of this crap. Okay, let's just take a short break and make a wish in this wishing well. I wish for everything. All of the wealth, all of the knowledge, for the death of my enemies, for all who oppose me to be stricken down by vicious flames, for fire and brimstone to line the streets, and all who oppose me to bow down to their new king. Oh, of course, a dress. That's even better. So I'm sure you've already realized this, but this game is fairly ugly. Starting with this ugly-ass title screen. Why a black background? Whatever happened to color? This is Barbie. If I ever expected something to be colorful, it'd be this. And look at this picture of Barbie. It just looks terrible. It's just overall a really unpleasant screen to start the game on. Not that the rest of the game looks that much better. The enemy sprites and platforms are all very generic, and they're not amazing to look at, but what really sucks is the backgrounds. Bad color palettes and patterns that are often repeated over and over again. There's the level where there's roses everywhere in the background, and then there's the level with balls everywhere in the background. There's the level where there's nothing all over the background. Come on, you couldn't think of a better background color than black? This is an underwater level. Make it a shade of blue or something, not black. The best looking backgrounds are near the end of the game, and even then, most of those backgrounds are just a solid color. But whatever, it's decent, I guess. The music is what you'd expect it to be. It's mediocre and repetitive, which is very nice music to listen to while playing through levels like this. This entire stage has invisible currents of water that push you around, constantly pushing you forward or into the ground, sometimes even pushing you backwards. It's really annoying. This game has sections that are extremely difficult, but then other sections that are just long and empty, with little to nothing to do, just walking. Sometimes not even that much, the game just plays itself. And oh god, this level sucks, this level sucks, this level sucks. You have to do tight platforming on tiny little platforms, and if you fall off a single time, it takes you back to the beginning to try all over again. And it doesn't even have the decency to take you all the way back. It just drops you off just far enough to the left that you have to slowly walk further to the left in order to jump up and try the damn platforming again that I don't even want to do. No, no, I fell. Not all the way back. No. Come on, just let me jump up. God, no. Some of these platforms are super tiny, and you fall right through them. Some cause you to slip or move when you stand on them, and some of the platforms fall. And finally, I finally did it. 15 minutes of that one section, and no fanfare. Nothing. Just the next level starts. Well, at least I'm at the final boss now. I can finish this up. I honestly don't even really know what the boss is, by the way. I'm assuming it's the karaoke machine behind me. So, take a wild guess how you beat this thing. It is not self-explanatory at all. You have to jump on these coins over and over again several times in order to make them spin. Okay, how is anyone in their right mind supposed to figure that out? I mean, who's gonna look at those 3 coins and think to do that? And it's not like you can bounce on them. No, you can just stand over them, and if you jump, they move a bit. And then you just have to know to keep doing that over and over again. And why does spinning 3 coins kill the karaoke machine anyway? And talk about a lame final fight. Honestly, there was only one boss battle in this entire game that actually felt like a real challenging fight. Too bad the poor controls took away from any fun that might have been had. I don't, you know what, whatever. I'm done playing this game now. And here's the ending, everybody. Is that it? I'm not mad. I can't even jokingly say that I'm mad. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything. At all. I guess. You know what? I am angry. Yeah, I am angry. I'm angry that this ending wasn't worse. You still suck, Barbie, for the NES, but why couldn't your ending have been worse? I mean, what am I supposed to end on now? You at least could have given me some spelling errors or some awful music or some dumb story twist out of nowhere. I mean, this ending sucks, but it sucks just about as bad as most video game endings from back then sucked. You should be ashamed of yourself, Barbie, for the NES. Ashamed! Well, I guess this is the end. We're ending on this. See ya. No, really, this is the end. Fade in credits. Go on, fade in. Come on. Come on, fade it. There you go. Keep going. All right, do your thing.